Let's go, boys. Devlog number 1. I submitted the game I'm working on to Demo Day 43 on itch.io. You can check it out on itch and watch the trailer here. It's going to be a first-person movement game heavily inspired by Titanfall 2. I'm developing it in UE4, which I've never used before, so I learned a lot about the entire packaging process. And can you imagine that you can't have a single compiler warning to package successfully? Aside from submitting my own game, I played a lot of other ones. I recorded a few of my playthroughs here, and you can watch them here in the DD43 playlist. Shoutouts in particular to Hate Machine, which is a very cheeky little deck builder, real-time card game that I really enjoyed, but I didn't record because I can't get OBS to play well with my browser. And also shoutouts to Cyberdome Penopolenxia. I think it's the Greek chai with not an X, a chai. So I'm gonna go with Cyberdome Penelopenchia, which is also a very fun hack and slash with a interesting upgrade system and a lot of promise. I really recommend checking out those two. I had a lot of fun with them, and I'm going to be playing them in my own free time, off and on. But also just check out all the submissions yourself. There are a lot of great submissions, a lot of great original ideas in games, and there's some that if you like something, there's probably a game there for you that someone is actually developing. After playing through my own demo a number of times, now that I wasn't rushing to actually get it released, and watching other people play it and reading the great comments left, I turned all that feedback into a plan of things I need to do for the next release. Seems that aside from just general improvements overall, my game could do with a lot more player feedback, because at the moment it basically has zero. There's some camera stuff going on, but it's zero. So I decided that a less shitty UI, aka existing UI, and sound effects are the next big things that I'm going to be adding for the next release, which is going to be the 0.2 release. But before I started development proper, I wanted to rename my project. I've had the project named Hot Dog because when I first started making my game, I hadn't decided on a good name yet. And as much as I would love to just send it with Hot Dog, I won't. So I decided to rename my game to Sick Transit. Now it turns out, renaming an existing UE4 project is a whole can of worms. But I found a great program on GitHub called Renom that does it all stress-free. So RIP Hot Dog, and long live Sick Transit. So, actual development. Starting off with some general improvements. I added an auto sprint feature so you wouldn't have to hammer the shift key all the time to sprint, along with making that a toggleable feature in the pause menu with the time it takes to kick in. Next, I decided to make it easy to wall run and mantle following a grapple by adding in a grace timer that makes it so you don't have to input the appropriate direction. You just get it for free within that time window. Likewise, I also added another grace timer to make it easier to sprint from a bunny hop. Finally, I dickered around with a grapple acceleration model, but I'm probably going to change that. And on user feedback, I decided to add a reticle so that way you don't have to just know where the center of your screen is for grappling. And I also added a little reticle doohickey that changes when what you're looking at is in and out of range for the grapple. Currently the grapple range is fucking huge, so if it's not blank air and you're looking at it, it's probably in range. And I figured out some of the lighting issues that exist in my demo, so now everything looks just a bit not as trash. Right now, the current build with everything I covered is up at itch.io. Don't get used to that. Link in the description. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. And finally, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm planning to release these weekly, and I have some other ideas on some topics that I'm kicking around. And of course, I'll probably release some little shitpost videos every now and then while I'm working out this whole video editing thing. And thank you for watching. And I'll just show you what else did I do. I made some nice bread. I'm gonna show this nice photo of sourdough bread. I have my own starter. I enjoy making bread. You should make your own bread too. It's great for you.